Hi and welcome to Brooklyn's World. Well, a lot has been happening and I feel like all that I've been doing is attending appointments, but so far everything seems relatively positive. I've had another appointment with my dietitian and things seem to be going on track. She isn't forcing me to do anything and I don't feel like trash after I speak to her. The things that I've been doing to try to increase my food intake seem to be working because I found that I seem to be running out of my fortnightly groceries a lot quicker than I used to. So now I have to go grocery shopping more often. She told me that because my weight is now stable, it means that everything that I'm giving my body, it is just absorbing it all up. And now I need to focus on putting my body into a positive energy zone. And to do this, I need to try to slowly increase my portions and keep increasing how much I am eating. Now, saying all of this and everything that is positive, it doesn't in any way mean that any of my symptoms have gone away. They're still very much present 24 hours a day. But I do think that it's good that I am able to increase things very slowly so that my body is getting what it needs and it's not starving anymore. There is still a lot of work to be done by my gastroenterologist to get all of this under control. She also gave me a referral to the gut psychologist that we spoke about at the last appointment. So that will be in the pipeline too. And I think it will be very interesting. I've also gone to see my urologist for my interstitial cystitis because I haven't seen him for over 2 years. He basically said that everything is going fine and as long as I'm not experiencing the level of pain that I was when he first saw me, then he really doesn't want to change or fiddle with anything too much. I described to him that I do still have pain every day. Definitely not as bad as it used to be, but I definitely do have that horrible bladder pain every single day that does not go away. And he basically said straight out to me, "Brooke, you'll never be without pain from this condition." Now, although I didn't actually really like that answer, I did appreciate his honesty with me. I also asked him that if it's okay if I push my implants and wires back into my body because sometimes it feels like they're going to pierce out through my skin and that can be really painful. Sometimes I seem to get stuck in one position, especially if I'm sitting or lying down from the wires and everything pushing through my skin. It is just so painful and I cannot move until I slowly and carefully push everything back into a position so they've kind of moved back out of the way and they're not hurting me anymore. He said it was fine that I was moving them. And then he seemed to stop and have a little think and said, "Actually, Brooke, I'd like to change your implants because they seem to have outgrown you. You're a lot smaller than what you were when we originally placed these." And this is true. I'm 8 kilos lighter than when I first got the implants. So no wonder they're sticking out through my skin. He explained that in the last 3 years since I got my neuromodulators, technology has changed a lot and there are a lot smaller ones available now. So basically, he wants me to go from a neuromodulator that is about this size to one that is about this size. So you can see that there is quite a big difference and I know that this one will be a lot more comfortable than this one. He said that he would like to do this as soon as possible, but we just need to wait until he's allowed to operate again because at the moment there's all the surgery restrictions because of COVID. I've also had my first appointment with the psychologist that the idiot doctor wanted me to see. I straight up said to her, "All that I want from you is a letter to say that all of the issues with my stomach are not caused from issues in my head and that I don't have anorexia nervosa. After being asked a ton of questions that seemed to have absolutely no relevance to why I was seeing her, she came back to me and said, "I don't know why that doctor has sent you to me. You don't seem to be on the scale for anything." All of the results from the tests and the questions that she asked me came back as 0. And the only one that came up with some form of reading of a 10 was my stress levels. But she said, given everything that I'm going through and that I have gone through, it's no wonder that there's some level of stress. Unfortunately for me, she said that she can't just come up with a full conclusion about what's going on with me in just one session, so I would have to return. But at least I think I'm getting somewhere with this. Hopefully at the end, I'll be cleared of everything that the doctor is accusing me of having with a big So that's where things are for now. Still somewhat in the unclear and messy phase, but I believe slowly things will start coming together a bit more, and there'll be more treatment options for my gastroparesis and SMAS. Thank you for watching and keeping updated with my story. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe to Brooklyn's World.